Hi guys, I'm back for one final video. I'm sorry it's past 7 o'clock. I was not good about posting on the exact times because life happens. And actually, if anything, I'm glad that that kind of happened because it can show you that with coaching it is flexible, and because I am my business, my life, stuff happens. I was coaching, came home, put supper on, was answering messages and stuff, and all of a sudden it's 8:30 and I haven't gone live yet, right? Oh, right on. Who's joining us first? Two people. Right on. I don't know who it is yet. It hasn't shown me. Okay, so I wanted to make one final video. I shared a whole bunch of success stories of other coaches. Ooh, what up, Carly? Showed a couple videos from other coaches in the company that have had massive success. There's a lot of people that have massive success with it because the opportunity is real for the taking for anybody that wants to put in the work. But I haven't shared mine. And so I do have a YouTube video on my coach story that I made this last summer. It is a very professional, high-grade video. Not at all. So you feel free to go watch that, but I'm just going to share a little bit tonight, right now, about kind of how I got started and my past, because a lot of people see my posts on Facebook and they just assume that I have I don't know, a lot of people assume I have it very easy. They assume I have a very easy life and it's never been difficult for me, when in fact the opposite is true, and I've had a lot of struggles and adversity in my life that I've overcome, and that's what has made me who I am today. So I read this quote once and it's stuck with me ever since, and I'm just going to read my little notes here. If you're not obsessed with the life you're living, change it. And so I was super not obsessed. Great English today, I'm tired now. I was super not obsessed with my life, and I wanted to change it. I didn't know how. My relationship with Brandon was beautiful. Of course, he's the love of my life. I was graduating education with a teaching degree. I had an English degree prior to that. I didn't feel like my chosen career was the one for me. I love teaching so much. I think that that's one of my talents is teaching people, but in the classroom capacity it didn't feel right. I felt like I'd burn out really quickly, and I was feeling really lackluster and kind of just, is this it? And I just had a feeling that I wanted more and I didn't know what. So oh, what's up, Chris, too? I was just on the lookout for other jobs, and I was on the lookout for something in nutrition. I thought maybe I'll do my holistic nutrition, maybe I'll become some kind of consultant that way, maybe I'll do, oh my god, I got offered to manage, like the Freshie in Saskatoon that's opening up. I got offered to manage that on a salary pay or whatever, and I actually considered it for a while, and then eventually was like, wait, no, that's way too much work for way too little pay. I'm better than that. That's not what I'm looking for. Don't go down that road. So I was just trying to find outlets. I just had no clue. When you grow up, you hear teacher, lawyer, doctor, right? And so you hear these cookie cutter jobs and you don't know the other ones that exist. And I had zero clue that Beachbody coaching existed until February 2015, right? So how are you supposed to know? So I'm going to take you back just a little bit to high school. Oh, am I still frozen? I hope not. I'm talking really fast, so. Chris, can you let me know if I'm frozen? Please. How about now? Am I frozen still, Carly? Oh, okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to take you back. I don't know what was just missed, probably some of it, but anyways, I'm going to take you back a little bit to high school, because that's kind of where my story starts. I was always an active individual growing up, and, oh, what? Frozen? Crap. Am I okay now? Hey, Caitlin. Caitlin, can you let me know if I'm frozen? Can somebody let me know if I'm frozen other than Carly? It might be Carly's internet, or it might be mine. I'm not sure. I just want to make sure that I'm clear. Oh, I'm good. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to keep going. So I was an active individual all through elementary, all through high school. Played on every sports team. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Perfect. Okay. Played on every sports team. Okay, I played club sports. I played provincial sports. I was active. I ate well. I was relatively healthy, but I had really bad allergies to a lot of things. And then in my teenage years, I got super sick randomly. My immune system, it was like it just didn't exist. I was hospitalized like 4 or 5 times with random things. I got like tracheitis, which is like 1 in a million people or something stupid like that get it. I was isolated and like quarantined for 4 or 5 nights. They almost had to do a tracheotomy on me. Just like random shit like that would happen because my immune system was so brutalized. And what was happening, I actually didn't realize, but what was happening is, oh crap, am I still frozen? I'm going to keep talking and then we'll hope it's for the best. My immune system was so brutalized because I actually had developed celiac disease and didn't know it. So with celiac disease, your body, frick. Okay, I'm going to close and reopen it. Me or Veronica, Carly? Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully it's fine. Frustrating. Live video. Hopefully it works. I had developed celiac disease and didn't know it, along with a couple other allergies and stuff. And I just didn't know. So I was so frustrated. I was always sick. I was always just in the gutter. I would honestly be sick for like 2 months. I'd get better for a week and then I'd get sick again. It was just brutal. I was just super sick. I got chronic headaches. I had IBS, celiac disease, right? I'm trying to figure out all this stuff. This is all happening at the same time. So I was really, really sick for quite a long time. Okay. And over pushed myself. I worked a lot. I worked 2 or 3 jobs all through high school from grade 10 through 12. I played every single sport. I was the overachiever, like getting 95% on principals honor roll type thing. I basically like caused my sickness from stress and overachieving, and I realize that now, which is crazy to look back and see what that can do to yourself, but didn't know it at the time. Was just like, I need to do better and more, and I'm never good enough. So that's my own bucket of worms. I never thought I was good enough, so I was always a perfectionist. Anyways, fast forward to December of 2015, or 2014, sorry, I guess. I'm finishing up my teaching internship. I'm not happy in my current career choice. I'm feeling really blah about it. Depression, like dealing with depression at this point. And Brandon's trying to help me get out of it, and it's not working. I'm like 10 or 15 pounds heavier than I want to be, feeling super uncomfortable, have been going to the gym, going to spin, trying to get healthy, can't get rid of this last few pounds, yada, yada, yada. I'm just stuck. I feel so stuck. Okay, and then I see my girlfriend Ginny, and she posts a random picture, like a holiday flex picture or something, saying nothing about Beachbody posts on Facebook. And I actually didn't even realize that we were friends on Facebook. We hadn't spoken in like years, like since grade 9 maybe. Okay, and so she posted this picture on Facebook, and I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, Janie looks good. So I messaged her, and I said, hey, this is really random, but how are you? Like, long time no see. You look amazing. What are you doing? I need to do what you're doing because you look amazing, happy, healthy, and that's what I want. What are you doing? So she messaged me back. She was like, hey, I've been Beachbody coaching for like a year now. I love it. I've lost this much weight or whatever, but I feel amazing. I'm actually making a second income on the side while I'm going to pharmacy school. And I was like, this sounds amazing. Oh my God, okay. So she goes, do you want to join my challenge group? I'm like, yes, I would like to join yesterday, please. That sounds excellent. So I joined with 21 Day Fix and Vegan Shakeology, and I signed up as a coach 3 days into my first challenge group because I just had this feeling, this weird gut feeling, intuition, whatever you want to call it, that this was what I was supposed to do. And here we are almost 2 years later, and this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I can say that with conviction. This is my passion, my purpose, and my mission. So by the end of the 21 days, I had lost weight in inches, absolutely. I committed myself 100%. I didn't even cheat and drink wine during that first round. It was amazing. I was just like, I am doing this 100%. And so I lost, I think, about 10 pounds or so, like 8 inches, I think. But what I had gained was so much more. I had a renewed sense of perspective on life. I was like, the world is good, and you don't have to work out for 2 hours every day at the gym to lose weight, and you don't have to starve yourself, because that's what I was doing before. That's what I thought is what worked, right? When the opposite is true, you need to eat more of the good stuff and work out for less time, more intensely. So I learned all these things. I started reading PD, which changed my life and my mindset and my confidence levels, and oh man, just everything. My relationships, my outlook, just everything. PD has changed everything for me. I'm just a totally different person now, actually, than when I started, which is incredible. And I I just think it's so funny because I had yo-yoed for years trying to find these whatever solutions and never finding anything. And I feel like so many people go through that, and maybe some of you listening can relate to that, but I just feel like you yo-yo, you know, you're so good for a time, and in a whatever season of your life, say September, October, and then November comes, Christmas parties, whatever, and you fall off track and you feel like shit. And then Christmas comes and then you fall off track and you feel like shit again. And then January 1st comes, you make some New Year's resolutions, they last for 2 weeks, really, really good, and then on the third or fourth week you feel like shit and you fall off track, right? And it's just this constant yo-yo of like trying to eat healthy and work out and then not, and then trying, and I'm just like, I was so sick of it. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired and feeling like I was trying so hard all the time without getting the results that I craved. And now, like, if you guys saw that picture that I posted this morning, I got abs. Like, what? I have abs. It's so fun. And that's from my living room and drinking Shaco and just like loving myself and giving myself the grace to fail forward and being okay with like eating, I don't know, blue corn chips and salsa or having a glass of wine every now and then and stuff, you know? So it's just, it's a mindset. It's hugely mindset. And that is the biggest thing that Beachbody coaching has done for me. Anyways, now I'm rambling and I haven't eaten supper yet and Brandon's waiting for me to eat supper. So I will make this shorter. I promise I'll do this now. Okay. So what I'm trying to get at here is I had these results and I had signed up as a coach already because I knew there was something more to this. And then after the first month, Shakeology had kicked in and my IBS was healing itself. And that for me was the biggest thing. That's honestly the number one reason why I advocate Beachbody so much, because yes, I love the company, yes, I love the community, yes, the earning potential is amazing, yes, what I do as a coach is so amazing, but my IBS, my 10 years of celiac disease, my 10 years of pain and discomfort and stomach aches and all this crap is healed now because of Shakeology, this amazing superfood product that keeps my energy levels stable and has fixed my digestion. I used to go 5 days without taking a poop consistently. That's maybe too much information for some of you, but seriously, that is the struggle. I used to go 4 or 5 days all the time. We went to Mexico one time together and I didn't go poop for the entire time we were in Mexico. It was awful. Okay, and that starts to affect you mentally, and it affects all of your other organs and your skin, and it's just like bad, just so bad. So now I can happily say that I get to go poop every single morning because of Shaco. So anyways, this is not going to be about poop anymore. I'm sorry for saying it so many times. So I want to share just a little list that I made about the things that have changed in my life since I started Beachbody coaching, because I can't truly articulate to you guys how amazing this opportunity is. You have to experience it for yourself, but I can try to tell you what has happened for me, and in hopes that you will relate to some of it and want that for yourself too, right? So what has happened since I became, poop talk. Sorry, welcome to Boomerang Wellness, we talk about poop. So a few of the things that have happened since I became a Beachbody coach, February of 2015. All right, I have gotten into the best shape of my life physically from my living room with 30 minutes or less of workouts a day. Nothing fancy, nothing intense, no month gym payment, no driving through traffic in the winter, no personal trainer, no nothing, just Beachbody at-home workout programs, okay? I have healed my IBS from celiac disease. Do we know how big this is? This is a big one, okay? It's massive. This is massive. Healing my IBS from celiac disease is crazy, okay? I have gotten into the best headspace of my life. I shared with you guys before that I went through depression. I went through pretty intense depression, like, if I'm going to disclose, like, through anxiety attacks and that kind of thing, like, pretty intense stuff. I no longer have that. I no longer deal with that. I am so mentally focused and clear these days and just functioning on such a high level, like a high frequency, that it's insane to me. I some days forget how it used to be. I forget how I used to think, and I forget that I used to struggle with this kind of stuff because I don't anymore. And that's incredible. I want that freedom and peace of mind for everybody. Oh my God, I used to just like beg God for peace of mind. I could never find it, and I have found it. So that's so cool. Okay, I paid off my entire student line of credit with Beachbody funds. Okay. I traveled to Asia for 9 weeks with Brandon in the spring and made a weekly paycheck while I was traveling Asia, vacationing in Asia. While I was there, I actually came out, I think it was like even or just a little bit over what I had spent. So while I was spending, I was also making a weekly paycheck, which was legit because traveling is expensive, right? That was amazing. I have now been able to help over 325 people to get set up with the tools to change their lives. I can't actually claim having changed 325 people's lives because I don't know some of them if they are still sticking with their lifestyles, but I know for a fact that there are definitely a lot of people that I've been able to influence in a positive way, and that for me is so rewarding. That is exactly why I do what I do. I get up early every morning, why I'm continuously posting and sticking with this, because if I can encourage one person to change their life and to live longer and be happier and healthier and whatever, then like I've done my job, right? That's all what it's all about. I was able to afford to travel all over this summer. We did BC, Nashville, I did Arizona, a few trips to Moose Jaw. We did BC twice actually, sorry. Like traveled all summer. It was the best summer of my life, and I would never have been able to do that financially had it not been for Beachbody. And I didn't work any other job this summer. I was full-time Beachbody, so that can kind of show you what's possible with that. Most importantly, I have found my sense of purpose and passion. I wake up every single morning with a fire under my ass because I love this job, and I know it's going to take me places. I know it already has, but I know that it's going to take me to these huge places so I can crush these hairy, scary goals that I've got for myself. And it's allowed me to dream actually again, which is really cool. I've finally come to realize that I'm enough, which is huge, right? I kind of shared with you guys I used to not feel like I was enough. I felt like I wasn't doing enough and was never good enough, whatever. And now I get to teach other people how to feel the same way, and that's so rewarding for me to be able to pay that forward, to pay what I learned forward with others. And although I'm teaching half-time right now, and I'm working my Beachbody business half-time as well because I'm at school sometimes, right, and marking and stuff. This summer, like I said, I was working at full time, and that's my end goal. Like once this teaching contract is up, I'll just be working Beachbody full time, which is incredible. I'm literally designing my days and working when I want, where I want, and with who I want, which is so cool. Which leads me to my last point I want to make on this video before I close off here. What kind of to expect if you choose to join us with our Boomerang Wellness Coach Tribe. And I can't speak for anybody else's coach group or tribe with Beachbody. I know there are so many fantastic people and individuals that belong to Team Beachbody, but our team is so freaking sweet. Okay, we are an eclectic bunch of like teachers, nurses, students, physiotherapists, I don't even know what, just stay-at-home mom, awesome full-time stay-at-home mom action. What else is, there's more, but just an eclectic, awesome group of people who have this like passion and desire to raise their own standards and to do better for themselves and for their families and for their future families. And we have this awesome team page, and we just lift each other up and support one another, and it's just positivity all the time. Yeah, Carly, it does. And youth care workers, thank you. I knew I was missing yours. I was trying to think what you do. Oh my god, I was going to say social work, but I knew it was not quite the same. Okay, anyways, our team is freaking sweet, and if you guys are feeling pulled in the direction of coaching while you've been watching these 3 days of videos, if you feel like some part of you is still curious and you want to try it out, message me. Message the coach that invited you. Okay, there are no strings attached here. It's not some weird like if you sign up you can't quit for 6 months or 12 months or 13 months in a day, right? It's if you want to try this and see if it works for you, I can supply you with the tools and resources and love and support that will help you get started and help you stick with it, because you don't just sign up and then get left in the dust, right? And if you want to try it, then try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? But if it does work, how beautiful of a thing that you took that leap of faith to try and change your life. Anyways, I'm going to sign off here because I'm starving, and I know Brandon is too, and our supper is probably getting cold, and it's going to be delicious. I'll post about it later. But if you guys have any questions at all about coaching, my story, any of my coaches' stories, I'm sure they'd be willing to share, or what we're about. I hope I've made it clear, but if I haven't, then honestly, just reach out or comment in this group. I'll leave it open for a few days so that the people that didn't get to watch all the videos can watch those videos. I'll probably message you guys in the next couple of days just to see what your experience was with it, and if you're interested or whatever, if you're too shy to reach out. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for just taking the time to be part of this group. All right? I look forward to talking to all of you, and I hope you have an awesome night. See ya.